So to keep things short, there was this girl I've been really close to from almost 3 years. We were attached to each other. I was in love with her and she seemed to be too, from what she was telling me. However, we couldn't date each other because she always told me she wasn't ready for a relationship. At the beginning, she didn't tell me the reason, but then after some month, she told me about a guy she was in love with that hurt her, and despite him being toxic to her, they still kept texting each other every day and night and stayed attached. She stated that she's just playing games and she just wants to take her revenge on him and make him regret playing with her. However, she always lied about him and told me there was nothing between them, and that he was the one always initiating contact and that she uses him just for attention. Being deeply in love with her and close to her made me believe her easily. I tried helping her to move on from him and focus on us, so that we could live what we always talked about, like being a real couple, but she still kept him. We got into some fights because I discovered that despite all the efforts I was doing for her to make her happy and prove her that she deserves to be loved correctly, I discovered that she was pretending to be asleep at night while in reality she would be texting him and other things similar, but it was nothing but virtual. I was the one initiating fights, not in an angry way, but basically by telling her what I was feeling and that I wasn't interested in a relation like that. But more importantly, I always told her that she could do whatever she wants. I won't be sad or judge. All I was asking for was honesty. She always told me that she will now be honest, but still she relapsed. So I asked her for distance and space so that at least I won't get mad at her and she won't feel guilty for lying. In summary, we've been in no contact 3 times. Every time it was because of the same reason. Every time I was the one initiating it, and every time she was the one coming back to me trying to fix things. Every time she came back, she was displaying signs of interest, and she seemed to be a little bit better than before. So I was giving her chances, but then same thing. Lastly, however, things have gone to another level for both of us. For me, I stopped caring completely about texting her and about who she was talking with, and focused only in-person dates, and things became way better than before. We weren't fighting anymore, and we were enjoying each other as never before. She also, for the first time, confessed about her feelings and about her previous story with the other one. However, she was still talking to him, but I didn't care and told her to do whatever she wants. I wouldn't force her to be with me, but to tell me the truth so that at least I would know if I should choose her or not. I also told her that honesty is what's more important for me and explained her about our previous fights and why I was acting that way, and she did the same. So we got connected to each other on a deeper level, and I gained total trust on her again. Now to give you the context, we were fighting in 2022 and 2023 and became close in 2024 after I stopped caring about her talking to the other guy and stopped asking for her attention. And also important note, we were really compatible to each other. There was a real chemistry between us. But the fights were always because of her giving the other her attention despite all the moments we were sharing together. Also, the other one is a toxic and narcissistic boy, and I always did my best to make her happy and make her see that she would have a healthy relationship with me, and she noticed that and told me about it. And last note before the final disaster, she always told me that I was better than him, that she loves me and cares about me and not him, and that she would never replace me by him. Now where everything got destroyed, last month she asked me for a date. So I canceled some plans and accepted because, as I said, I gained her trust and saw that she was serious this time and won't do the same mistakes. 2 hours before the date she canceled. So I directly respected and moved on. After we got connected emotionally, I always assumed that she is canceling because she has important work and stuff to do, which in most cases was true. However, at the moment of the date she called me, I told her that I was playing tennis. I told her that I would be happy if she could join me. She said she couldn't, and again I accepted it and moved on. But when I finished my training session, I found her car near to where I play tennis. She knew I was there, so I went to her car thinking that she was preparing a surprise for me, and when she saw me, she hid in the back seat so that I wouldn't see her, but I saw her, and I saw that the other guy was with her. I got really frustrated because I knew that this time there would be no coming back, and that I won't be able to do nothing about it but block her definitively and move on from her. So I directly headed home. When on my way, I couldn't help but thinking about all the trust one put on her, all beautiful moments we shared together, and all the confessions she told me before. So I decided to give her a chance to explain herself so that maybe she would convince me and I wouldn't block her and at least keep her as a friend. So I went back, and when she saw me she was really mad at me, She didn't want to talk to me and was about to hit my car with hers. We were about to leave the parking, and all this. I stayed really calm and asked her respectfully to open her window so that I would tell her that she could have told me the truth. I wasn't about to get angry at her or anything. But she didn't do it. So I just went back home. And on my way she called me, but I denied her call. Then she sent me a message and told me that I didn't have not right to talk to her in that manner. And this is where I understood that there is no turning back for real. And that after all this, she destroyed our relation. But more importantly, my trust for her. We talked a little bit. She started lying about everything that happened. I explained to her my point of view and ended up blocking her gently. After that, we got the occasion to meet for the final time to give closure. I was the one who initiated it because I started feeling guilty about cutting her off. Yeah, my mind straight tricking me. She was happy and directly accepted. And basically, I told her everything I think about us, our past relation, our present, and our future. I told her that I enjoyed spending my time with her, but if I knew the truth, I wouldn't be doing it. I told her that now, even though we are not friends anymore, it's important to leave each other in a good way. And I told her that there would be no future between us because I can't see myself with a liar and manipulator. I also told her that for me, the same way I'm feeling about her right now, which is I loved her deeply, but now she isn't the right for me because of her red flags, but still wants her to change. She is feeling about the other one, and that she doesn't have feelings for, and she agreed and told me that she loved me previously, but now there are no emotions. I wasn't sad because I know emotions are complex, but also told her that this was our last meet and asked her to never ever come back to me again, as I won't give her any other chance. But what surprised me and almost killed me is that the other guy got mad at her when he saw her crying after what happened, and they fought. And after 1 week of no contact, he came back and told her that no matter what, he will never let me destroy their relation and that he will protect her and their relation from me. And she didn't defend me and agreed with him. She told me that in a normal and kind of happy way, like to show me that he's right and that I almost destroyed their relation, and she accepted to lose me for him. Now I accepted the reality and the real her and moved on. However, it still pisses me off thinking that after all the love I gave her and all the times where she was telling me and pretending that I was the one for her and that the other is just a phase, she betrayed me and turned her back on me as if never happened between us. So I'm always wondering, how could she treat me that way after all the beautiful moments we shared together? And honestly, it makes me angry when I think about the fact that the other guy was really toxic to her and always hurt her. But now that he's in love with her and is making efforts towards her, she chose him, and they seem to live their best life together. TLDR, the girl I was close to always told me that I was the one for her and that she'll always choose me, but ended up betraying me and turning her back on me.